Dear student, in this video, we'll see some basics of Excel. This is a worksheet of Excel. Here, this is the title of the worksheet or workbook. Here there are ribbons, different ribbon tabs. Mostly we need home and insert. And this is a working area. And that is made up of a small cells. Now, this is a cursor where the address of this cell is G8. If I'll move it somewhere else, then the address of this cell is E6. So it is very easy for us to refer to the cell by its column header and row number. So let's work with the Excel and create some sample mark sheet. Before going to that, here it is a first sheet in this particular book. We can go on adding so many sheets here. So this is a second sheet, third sheet, or we can rename it also. Even we can rename the way we want. So this is a sheet. I want to rename it. So I want to rename it roll number 2. Here earlier was sheet 1. So I want to rename it as a roll number or roll number 1. So you can rename the way you want. So let's work with the Excel sheet and create a sample mark sheet for the student, imaginary student. So first we'll type sample mark sheet. Then in the next row we want a name of the student, say Rohit Appa Dongre. In a third, academic year, say academic year is 2024 2025. Then below this we want subject code. Subject code that should be in one name, one column. Then in second column we want subject name, and if you double click on this juncture of this B and C column, then automatically that will be extended to adjust with the subject name we have inserted into this cell. Then maximum marks, then obtained mark by that student. So in subject code, we'll have a code name, suppose ENG, that is for English. Then we'll have a Hindi. In next, Hindi. Then we'll have a subject code name MR. This we have created for example only. Those are not having any significance like that, as this is a sample for education purpose. Then Marathi. Then next is a MTH math. Next subject code is science. Then last one is social science. Okay, now we'll bit arrange this. So this is the sample sheet, mark sheet. Therefore what we'll do, we'll just merge this A, B, C, D columns together by clicking on the merge and center icon. So this is get merged and it will be aligned to center. You can align it to left, right, or anywhere, wherever you want. Similarly, I can give the color to this also. So for that, what I will do, I can go to this particularly, I can select a suitable color as I want. So I'm taking a sample color here. To make it visible, I'm just increasing through a zoom so that you can easily see this. Okay, this is sufficient. Then here we want a name of the student. So this also will merge together and we align it to the left. In next also we'll merge together and align to the left. Now here we can double click and we can make it smaller because it will get adjusted to the subject code. Again, here we can give a different color also. So here I am trying to give a different color. As per your choice, you can take a color so that you can easily distinguish the titles, names. Okay. Now subject code or column wise we can make it different. So first what we'll do, we'll give a different color to this. A lighter color we'll prefer. Okay. Then G. Okay. Now maximum mark possible in the English are suppose 100. Similarly, for others also those are same. So you can drag it and copy the things. Okay. And now how much marks that student have obtained, that we have to insert in this particular column. Suppose he has obtained a 56 mark in English, 46 in Hindi, 45 in Marathi, mathematics he got a 70, and in science also he got a 75, in social science he got a 64. So these are the marks he obtained. Now we can rearrange and make it very look nice. So what I am going to do here is I am giving another color to this particular column. Similarly, I am giving another color to this particular column. And now here, as this is a long name, I am going to click on a wrap text, and when I do this, and I'll just increase the size of this particular cell. Now here also I'll go and I'll click on a wrap, and I'll just reduce this particular width of the column. So you can adjust the width of the column the way you want. Now by selecting this, I can align those to the middle. So this is again looking better. These marks which you are having, that also you can align to the center. So this is the way by which you can get it. So maximum total, we can get the total marks here. And to get the total of this, what you can do, there are different ways to get it. A simple way is just insert a right equal to sign, and then the cells which you want to add, that you can go on adding. For example, first cell is a C5. Then I will add the another cell, that is a C6. Again I will add C7. Again I will add C8. Again I will add C9. Again I will add C10. And then I'll enter it. I'll get a total of it, and I'll align this as a center, and I'll make it bolder, bold, and so that it can be easily distinguished. The similar way, similarly here also we can have a total of it, but we'll have that in different fashion. Again I will go for a equal to sign. Then I will use a function that is called as a sum function, sum, and then bracket, and I will just give a range. That range of the cell, the range of the cell is from here to here. That is when you drag or select all that particular cells, automatically that range will be selected, and you close the bracket and enter it. Same, it will also work as the same way as we did it earlier for adding the total of maximum marks. So this is another way by which we can have. Again, to make it further look nice, I'll go to the table here and I'll make all border visible so that it is visible to you. All things are there. Here I'll make it a merge so that it will look nice. Now this is a simple mark sheet of or sample mark sheet. Now that student have got a total marks of 356. Now what we have to do, we have to automatically print whether that student got a first class, second class, distinction, or pass. So we'll write student passed with, the student passed with. So here I'll merge this. And now in this particular cell, we want automatically, depending upon the mark of the student, the whether he whatever the class he got, that has to be appear here. So for that we'll use some condition that is called the if condition. And that if condition I'll show you here. This is the syntax for that. This is the syntax for that. So basically, if the student gets a marks more, more than 240, then he will be passed. Otherwise, he will fail. So this is a simple condition. We'll try to put it here. And this D11 is one cell number. Here you can put a cell number where your total marks are appearing. So what I will do, I'll go to the cell and I'll use equal to sign. Wherever you want to use the formula function, by default function available in Excel, then you have to start with the equal to. Then I will use a if function. That should be a capital if. Then bracket, then logical test. So logical test is that whenever this is a D11, that is the basically a cell number is greater than or equal to 240, then pass. Otherwise, fail. Double quote we need. Fail. Bracket close. We are typing, I am getting a syntax error. So I will directly copy this formula from here and I'll go to that cell and paste it here. Equal to, I'll paste it here. Now it will appear. So that student have got a marks more than 240. That's why this is showing as a pass. I'll make it as a bold and red one so that you can get it. Now suppose we'll reduce the student's marks, then and we will bring it below the 240. So what happened? We'll check. Now, yes, 240 we brought it, it's failed. So automatically it is get printed that whether that student is passed or failed. But we can complicate this condition based on our requirement. That is, we need a distinction if it is having a more than 75%. If that student is having a more than 60%, then he should be in a first class. If that student is above 50, then he should be in a second class. If it is below, then fail. Like that. We have to put the condition. So this is a simple condition we are putting it. Now I'll complicate the condition. So here I have condition. So this is a simple condition we are putting it. Now I'll complicate the condition. So here I have complicated the condition. If you see this one, if the student is getting more than 450 marks, then that student has to be printed as a distinction. If that student gets more than 360 marks, then that student has to be, or the class of the student has to be printed as a first class. And if this student is having more than 240, then second class. And if it is less than that, then it is a fail. So this condition, we are using a if condition, but we are using if condition in and adding more condition into the same, using the same if condition. Okay, so here I'll just copy it and paste it into the same cell where this is the place where we can have formulas or the functions. So I'm just pasting it here and entering that. Sorry, I'm entering it. So when you enter it, you will have that particular formula now working. Now let's increase that student's marks. So 70 marks, then here also 70 marks, then here also 70 marks. Now see, this is 339, so he got a second class. Now we'll again increase that student's marks. Then again we'll increase the student marks. Sorry, we'll increase 80. Now he got first class. Again we'll increase the student so that we can make him a distinction. Okay, now here's a distinction. So this will work whether the students mark are, if the students mark are 450, then he will be more than that, distinction will get printed. If the marks are more than 360, first class will be get printed. If the marks are more than 240, second class will be printed. Otherwise, fail will be printed. So this is what we have used it here, and I am giving the same background as the so that you can easily identify that. Now suppose we want a percentage. Here we want percentage. So same way here I can go on clicking this percentage. We can calculate it by taking the total marks obtained by the student divided by the maximum total marks, and that we can put it into the bracket, and we have to multiply it by 100. So here multiplication means is assesses 100. So this will give you the percentage. And now here we are getting a 75.33%, but this we can adjust it using here the decimals. Particularly we want to reduce the decimal, so I will go on clicking it here. The decimals are reduced, will go up to the 2 decimal only. Okay, so this is the way by which you can use formulas in Excel. Now here what we did, here we used we have added a different sales. Here same thing we did it, but using a sum function. Here we used a one condition, that is a if condition. Here we are getting a distinction, first class, second class, and fail. And here we have calculated the percentage. So this is the way by which we can use Excel. Excel is really a powerful tool. Here we can do many things, but here, as this is a basic class, therefore I am just adding some few basic or commonly required functions. Now another thing we'll do, we'll plot a pie chart and bar graph for the student. So let's go to the insert, and here we want to plot the bar chart here. Okay, so here in insert you are having a different charts. So whatever you want to plot, you just first select it. So I want to select this particular column where I am having a name of the subject, and then I want to plot the marks of the, sorry, this is I have selected, then these are the maximum mark possible, and then this is a marks that student has obtained. And now I'm going to the this particular what do you call it, chart, and I'm inserting a bar chart. There are so many types are given, so you can use that, but I'm using it to separate things so that you can have an idea. This blue line, if these blue columns are showing the maximum marks, okay, and this color, the series 2 color, it may be a red or something, I'm really not able to know that name of the color. So this color shows the student how much marks he obtained. So this is the way you can plot it. You can name the this chart, bar chart. You can readjust its position. Many things you can do it the way we did it in Word or other software. Okay, now you can easily remove this series. We don't want it, as we are already having this. So this is the way by you can easily figure it out that. So this is a bar chart, or you can simply put or you can simply have single bar also. Now we'll go for a pie chart. Same way, we'll select the name of these particular subjects, and another only one column that we'll select, that is the obtained mark by the student. And now we'll go to the insert ribbon, and then we'll go for a pie chart. So this is a pie chart we'll have, and I'll try to reduce that. And this will show you what is the contribution of the marks, or what is the contribution of the subject here. So I'll just make it visible. I'll remove that, and I'll readjust this. The subject's name are shown by its color. Okay, now we can take a slice also outside. We can readjust it also, but I'll make it larger. Okay, so I'll make it larger so that you can understand very well. Now see, if suppose I will change the marks of the student, now we'll make it small. This student got a 20 marks here, he got a 30 marks. So these are automatically getting reflected into the chart. So he got a 50 marks here, 52 marks here, and he got a 40 marks here, and he got a 80 marks in social science. So if you see the social science color here, it is a maximum. Pie charts are, pie chart will tell you what is the contribution of individual subjects. This is the way by which you can plot the pie chart, and you can understand which are the subjects which are really contributing to getting you first class or whatever the class you obtain. So this is the way by which you can easily do the or insert the different charts. Thank you.